everyone, welcome back to the Football Amateur Show. I'm your host, Alfonso and today we have a very special guest. We got a lifelong friend of mine. We got Skylar Brooks, a UPSL player, coming in today on The Office right here. Give it up for Skylar right here. Let's go.
The Office.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, okay. All right.
Okay.
First time on the mic?
Ever, bro.
There we go.
I'm
It's
used
great
to
to have you,
recording,
man.
you feel me?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
And we also got Tristan, of course, as a co-host here.
Yeah.
Getting more comfortable behind the mic.
Got to run up my contract. No words per minute.
Oh, man, it's great having you guys, man. You know, let's talk about just how we met, dude. I think we met in middle school, right? Was that it?
Rogers
Middle School, back in Long Beach. Rogers Middle School.
Well, we're still in Long Beach, but...
Oh, shoot. That's good.
We haven't moved out yet.
We haven't moved yet.
Yeah, man. Well, we met like 7th grade?
7th grade around there. But you were always on the soccer team since 6th grade. This guy was a baller. He was a legend.
Short guy.
Ooh.
Legend.
4'3".
Rogers Middle School legend.
Rogers.
Rogers.
Yeah, here.
Do they still talk about you at that school?
Dude, reunion, middle school reunion. You should have seen. You should have seen.
I can't even go in depth. I can't even talk about it.
Too many fans, dude.
Too many.
Yeah, no. I just remember when I was in middle school, you were always like really good. I remember I was like, oh, Skylar Brooks made the team, because no 6th grader like would make the 8th grade team. You know what I'm saying? And
Kenny almost made it.
Kenny was good. Which was
shout
out.
Short plug, Paint Schools. Go check him out.
Go check him out. Kenny Cabello his artist. He does have pretty good music actually. He's got
He's
good
actually
music.
solid, honestly.
He's actually not bad
which is,
actually.
like,
I gotta say.
I've known him since kinder, and that's like
Really?
that's crazy.
That's tight.
To like think of someone that was like 4,
Yeah.
and now they're
You
like,
see him now?
that's funny.
Yeah.
He's a good artist, by the way.
No,
Kenny
he's
Cabello,
sick,
big
yeah.
plug right there.
He's sick. So anyway,
check
back
it
to me.
Yeah, of course, back to Skylar. No,
he made it to like the 3rd cut, and then
Oh yeah. So there's cuts in middle school where it's like the
Yeah.
first cut is just like to get all the trash people out. So
get all the 6th graders out.
Get all the
Get all the 6th graders
Get all
out.
the 6th graders out, and then second cut's like, all right, you can.
Oh,
you
you
know,
7th
decent?
graders?
Yeah.
And then just the 8th graders are left.
Okay, so.
But yeah, you know, of course I would always be in the last cut, but you know.
I doubt you made it past the
Jealous.
first
I was
cut.
just jealous, dude.
You didn't try out 6th grade.
I did try out 6.
6.
Oh, so
only,
he already
yeah.
defaulted to second cut.
Yeah. Only 6 people tried out 6th grade.
Yeah, not a lot of people made it.
And
I was still playing AYSO at the time. Dude.
Yeah?
I was going out all out. Dude.
It's
I was going
6th
all out.
grade?
AY 6th grade, dude.
Oh, wow.
I was crazy good, dude.
Damn.
You have a problem with that or what?
No, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Like baller, best baller alert, bro.
Hall of Fame in the AYSO, dude.
Did you try out 7th grade?
I don't remember. I think I might have. I don't think I made it.
See, low key, like he tried out 1 year and he made it. So
I made the 8th grade team.
Oh,
Low-key-
you defaulted in. You fucking
Yeah.
grandfathered right in.
Low key, yeah.
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 So I don't know about minutes. I don't know how many he got. I mean,
He made the team.
he was
though.
on the team.
Oh, that was a cool team.
got
I
his
remember
own
that.
jersey.
Dude. Do you remember who was on the team, man? We had Hassan.
Hassan.
Hassan was. Do you still talk to him? I haven't talked to him in a while.
He has a kid now.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
Whoa.
He's the player on the team, by the way.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
He had a
dude.
kid in 8th grade.
Damn.
So
you-
dumb.
He was 12 years old. And
12 years old, you know.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Just, you know.
Tween mom. Tween. But
Can
no,
relate.
we had it was a fun team. I remember that. And then fast forward to high school, we went to you went straight to JV, I think, or
No,
varsity.
freshman year I got kicked off JV because I tore my ACL. You remember Omar?
Umar?
He kicked me
Yeah.
off.
Really?
Yeah, and I wasn't even like on
Yeah.
this team.
Really?
That lucky had me hurt.
Because of the ACL?
Yeah, because he was like, bro.
No, do it. It's fine.
Right away.
We had a cool coach. He was from Africa, right?
Yeah.
He was straight up from Africa.
I was gonna do the accent, but
No, one time, low key, it was so funny. I remember in high school, we were on the I was on the fresh off team, right? And then
Yeah.
we were training on the field, and the water fountain was trash, dude. It was coming out with brown water or something like that. And we were like, dude, we're not drinking out of that. And then
Yeah.
Umar was like, back in my country, this is clean. This is clean. And then this guy goes ahead and drinks the water.
that's gross, bro. No, see, I knew something was up with him.
That guy was so
I knew
funny,
he was weird.
dude.
He was
That
a weird guy, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Dang,
Wait,
nah.
you tore your ACL or what?
Yeah, 3 times.
Wait, shut up.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, in sophomore year was your first time? Or
No.
freshman?
First time was freshman year, right after it was like right before tryouts.
Yeah.
Like I did summer league and then I never did, like real.
Oh,
if
you
that
played-
makes sense.
Yeah, you never played the whole season. in
Yeah,
freshman.
basically.
I didn't
'Cause,
know
well, like I tore my ACL and then senior year, last game of the season against Cabrillo. Did you
tore it?
play?
I didn't play. We can talk
Did
about
you
that.
watch it?
I did watch it though. I don't remember you getting injured though.
Do you remember? Well, I went back in.
Oh.
Remember it was that 27-minute game and I like jumped over the player and then I just kind of like knocked out.
I don't remember that now.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
And
Damn.
I just woke up and I was like, whoa. And then I played on it because of adrenaline,
Yeah.
and then my knee was twice the size.
Is it the same ACL?
It's been the same all three.
Dude, what was the third time?
Third time was college ball.
College ball?
My first start.
You played in the first start?
My first start I tore my ACL.
You played at LBCC, right?
No, at Monterey.
Monterey? Oh, you went to Monterey Bay?
No, Peninsula.
Oh, okay.
It's like right next to them. Shout out NPC Lobos.
Lobos.
Lobo gang.
So you tore that one there as well?
Yeah.
Damn,
but I played on it. So I played on it twice.
Damn.
The first time I couldn't. I was literally in a wheelchair, and then the next 2 times.
Why though? Is it like the
like you're used to it?
or what? It's like was it less tore or how does that work?
It was like the first time I was so young, and I was like a little.
Yeah.
Y'all fill in the blank. Anyway, you know what I mean? So I think
yeah.
it was just like, I could barely walk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, the second
Like this shit ain't nothing. I already did it once.
Yeah.
I didn't play the second time. The second time was when you did your Wilson lunch league. I don't know if you remember, I was in a knee brace for like 2 of those months.
Yeah. So I made a
that was dope.
That was funny, dude. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
dude. That's funny.
dope.
That was funny. So I made this lunch league in high school where we were just playing at lunch. We would go. It was so cool though. Like we had the whole field, the whole soccer field to ourselves. So it was pretty tight.
Yeah.
And we would organize games here. We had a little league. I started my junior year. You didn't join that year.
I didn't.
We didn't join. But we had a big final. It was pretty funny. Like we had Shakira, like a fake halftime show. It was so funny, dude. It was so funny. We had I put on a wig and then we were just halftime show. It was so funny. And then senior year, I started taking it a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
I had him more.
Did you get Shakira back?
Oh, Shakira was there.
Bro, we didn't have nothing. So I don't know what he's talking about. We didn't have nothing.
Let me tell you the
for our
story.
senior.
Let me tell you the story of at that final. But I'll tell you right now. But for last year, I made it more serious, and I made sure that everyone had like an application. Look, I did. I remember you guys. It was called the Humble Homo Sapiens. Yeah.
But we joined late.
It was a late ad. They had to pay a different fee for that.
But
Dude, these guys were like legit varsity players. Okay, let me tell you about the lunch league. The lunch league was just pure fun. Like it was just for fun.
Yeah.
Just have some cool teams on there. Just have some fun during lunch. These guys come in full on like varsity. Like
the varsity team
blow
comes
out
up.
every single team. Like no one had a chance with these guys.
Just like these guys from lunch, like, hey, you want to go play some soccer? Like form a team? Yeah. The varsity guys come strolling up, like, hey, what's up?
Bro, I felt so
what up?
bad. There were some people, they'd be like, hey, bro, like, come on, the teams aren't fair. And I'd be like, hey, I don't know what to tell you, dog. Like, it makes it more fun because they actually tried against us. That was the best part. We were actually sprinting.
Some people took it really serious, and I took that really like.
That was cool. Bro,
that was
the
awesome.
best league. You had to do more with it, man.
Yeah, I wish the person that was gonna continue it
should have stayed another year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, bro. I was always checking back on the page too. I was like, bro, are they playing this year?
I wish.
Who's gonna take the double? No one.
Dude, okay, I made a the double. Humble Homo Sapiens 2.
Bro, undefeated.
But whatchamacallit? No, I wanted to. Whatchamacallit? I had a cup. Remember?
Yeah.
I had a cup.
I have a picture of me lifting the cup.
You have it, right? It's still on the thing, right?
Bro, yes, I love it.
I have the cup, and I engraved your names on it, by the way. Not your name, but the Humble Homo Sapiens. Not your name, but, top goal scorer, you know what I'm saying? But I have Humble Homo Sapiens on there, and I have the other one, which was Madrid, was from the first inaugural year, dude.
They were weak, though. They weren't nothing.
Dude, whatchamacallit? I wanted to continue it. The guy that I had in charge of it for next year, he moved to Texas during the summer.
Damn.
And I was like, dude,
that was my guy. Dude, what are you doing?
I was like, dude, what? You were my guy.
You didn't know anyone else?
I was gonna have another guy. I trusted him a lot because he had the same vision that I had.
Then he just moved.
And then he just moved.
Yeah,
I had this.
But I felt like you should have just been like, I'm the leader, but like I'm giving you the reins, bro. Do what you will.
I should have.
Just like
gave
remember
him the
my
reins.
name. You feel me? Just like remember what I engraved.
He gave him the reins and he took it to Texas.
One team. He took it to Texas. He has a lunch league now in Texas. Nah, I wish it would have continued. I think back in the day, back when I was in high school, I just wanted to do everything on my own.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably a mistake.
Independent.
I should have probably
independent.
Mostly.
You don't need no man.
That's what it is. I don't need no one, dude. But that was a fun league, man.
That was dope.
That was fun.
You should do one here, man.
Down.
Oh, don't you?
They have intramurals here, actually.
Yeah, but you can't be getting.
It's not the same.
Yeah, you can't get us boys.
You can't fix the games. You can't fucking.
You can't get the humble.
Dude, I remember there was this one time I was reffing a game. So I didn't even play the league. I was reffing, right?
Okay.
I was reffing a game, right? And then there was a controversial goal because let me tell you this: we didn't have goals. We had 2 backpacks or something like that. Remember? 2 cones. We had cones or something like that.
Oh, it's like intramurals, like with.
No, here I'm talking about Wilson. Back at Wilson.
Oh, back at Wilson.
Back at Wilson. We didn't even have goals, by the way. And then there was
we didn't.
It was 2 backpacks or something, right?
Yeah.
There was a controversial goal where it was like it went over the backpack, and then I'm all like, "Fuck, dude, I don't know, dude, like goal or something." I call it as a goal, and then both teams like, "Yo, wait up!" And I was like, "Whoa, guys, chill out." They were screaming and stuff, and I was like, "Chill out, guys."
Oh, like one's cheering, the other was like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Yeah, legit. And I was like, "Dude, this is the first time I've ever had like problems here. What am I gonna do here?"
Damn.
I don't even know how it ended up, but we were like, "Oh, just this is goal, dude. Whatever I say." I was like, "Whatever I say goes, all right." Just put on.
Put your foot down there.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy times, man.
I almost righted.
And guess who made the finals, by the way, that year?
What do you think, bro? What are you talking about? Undefeated.
I remember it was the finals.
So we're talking with the champion right now.
This is the champion right
You're
now.
talking with the double champion because
They won the league.
and then we won the final.
So they won the domestic cup and the league cup.
We won the FA Cup and then
And then
the Premier League.
let me tell you,
That's what it felt like. I just want to say that.
it was
right
the
now.
Premier League, by the way.
Dude, we were hyped.
It was just like that. These guys for the final game, the very last game for the season. Do you know what they did?
What?
These guys came out, made custom shirts.
Nah.
White shirt that they wrote, it was like "Humble Homo Sapiens"
Yeah,
on it, right?
yeah.
Dude, I was dying. I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. And it was so good, man. And I remember the other guys, they were talking like a lot of smack. They're like, we're gonna smoke these guys. They're gonna be the first. We're gonna be the first team to beat
Yeah,
this team.
nah.
We're gonna be the first one. And then, nah, dude, I forget the score, but it was
It was
like
13-1.
Nah.
Hey, that sounds
No,
familiar.
straight up.
It was
like,
not 13.
It was 13.
It was like 5 or something.
No, it was
really?
13.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Would
Maybe,
you guys play Thailand? Was it
you play Thailand?
Oh, we played Los Pollos. I still remember.
Los Pollos, dude. I remember that.
See, I remember everything, bro.
Dude.
It was highlight, man.
That was cool, man.
That
That was a
made-
fun time. That
That
was
made
a
my
fun
senior
time.
year fun.
It was
Straight
fun.
up, that was fun.
That was
Because
cool.
soccer didn't. Soccer was not fun in senior year.
Yeah, should we talk about that, dude? Not mention names.
Let's not mention. All right,
not-
you were honestly. No.
I'll cut that out. I'll cut that out.
Hey, bro, if you're listening though, like,
Nah,
what's
dude.
up?
Ooh.
Low key though, you know what I felt about that is just that you remember me, right? So I made the team, right?
I think he remembers you.
Yeah, I was on the
No,
team.
yeah.
I was on the team. I was actually really excited to be on the team. I remember
Yeah.
that. I know I'm not the best. I know I'm not the best.
Okay.
I know I'm not the best, right?
Yeah, but you're better than like. Well, I'm not gonna name names.
No, don't-
I'm not
yeah.
gonna name names.
Because there was this one player I was just like, come on, you know. But anyway.
He wants to say it.
I'll say that off the air. But what's it called?
Because I want to get a picture in my head. I got a couple.
Small
bro.
guy.
And he was our grade.
No, it was
Well, I'm thinking
freshman.
seniors. Oh, he was. Oh,
I
know who
hated
you're
that,
talking
dude.
about.
I hated that, dude.
I hated that dude.
because there was this freshman on the team,
Yeah.
and I remember his reasoning for it was just like, oh, he's small, so they're gonna foul him. And I'm like, what? I guess I'm okay, but like he's a defender. Why are you gonna have the smallest guy as a defender on the left and the right wing? And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And that's this position I played.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what is this, man? Here's where I got discouraged though, because I was actually like, I was okay with it at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got into preseason. I don't remember, we went to Santa Monica High School that one game. It was a preseason game.
Is it where Kenny spit on the fool?
Did he?
Yeah. You don't remember
I
that?
don't remember that. Oh, they got into like a little
Yeah.
fight or something, right? Dude, he
It's-
spit on him?
He was like. That's so funny.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Dude,
That was like the only game we won,
that's
and I didn't play.
let me tell you, because of the whole thing, right? The ACL? Or no?
No, it's just because
Just-
Kai hated me.
Let me tell you, dude, this guy would have his favorites like lined up and everything.
Yeah.
And I hate talking shit. I really do. But
Yeah,
it's just
shut
like
up.
whatchamacallit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Low-key. But we had three players always sitting on the bench. Me, this guy, and this guy. You know what I'm saying? We always talk. I'll tell you later. But anyway,
Are they seniors?
they were seniors, by the way.
Or are they like they were like the seniors that like really shouldn't have made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you just gonna cut it out or what?
No, I won't say it, but
No,
yeah,
because
it's
I know
just-
who you're
I
talking
know.
about.
I know.
They shouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
me, they
Alright.
shouldn't have made it. They
I
were-
mean, I'm on the borderline where it was like I think I was a good leader on the team.
Mhm.
I don't think I was tactically that good, but I would like some playtime, you know.
But you were cross country, so you had.
Yeah,
like-
something going. I don't know. Either way, you know, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, by the way. So, but anyway, so preseason game. It's a
Yep.
dude. It's a preseason game, by the way.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And to not play, you know, at
Senior,
least
not even senior,
not-
but
come
like
on,
just
look.
like give him minutes.
just give him some minutes in the last game. And I confronted him, by the way. after that game, I told him, I was like, yo, like, why am I not playing? Like, this is a preseason game, you know, this is where I could have played and, you know, I could have showed you something, right?
Yeah.
And he's all like, well, it's because, you know, you're not ready or you're okay. And I was like, okay, whatever. Okay, sure. Give him that excuse.
In a preseason game.
I was like, come on, dude. And then I told him, what about these guys? You know, like, they've done everything right. And I was like, oh, it's because they're not in shape. And I'm like,
this is where they get in shape.
What the hell are you talking about?
this is how they start burning calories and shit.
And why are you putting them on the team if they're not in shape? Like, that's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? That's not an excuse, by the way.
For real.
The fact that he didn't have a good explanation for that, it was just like, oh, yeah, it's just that was like a BS answer, by the way. Yeah. And I felt discouraged after that time. And do you remember, like, I didn't even go to the games on time after that. I remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't remember if you were at a couple of. I knew you were on the team.
Yeah,
but I don't remember if you like stuck through because a lot of people didn't stick through. Like,
no, dude.
Our captain didn't stick through. He left before the season started.
Damn.
Our other captain left halfway through.
Yeah.
A lot
remember
of people
we were there when we had the big like team meeting.
Remember?
We had like a player meeting without the coach.
Yeah.
Bro, we need to get our act together.
Yeah.
Bro, we're seniors now. Like we didn't even invite freshmen.
No, they were there, but they were
They
like,
were?
And then Kenny was like, what should I say? Sorry, I already said it, but
yeah, go for it.
Okay, but Kenny was like he was telling the freshmen, like, it's because you guys don't get it. I remember that so clearly. You guys don't get it. You're not seniors, man. Like, this is our last year. And then they were like, we do get it.
Yeah, they were. But nah, the freshmen would go out there and just be like, like, we're just happy to play. But, like, But it's like, bro, like, we're trying to win. Like,
yeah.
In the first game, like, I started starting at the end of preseason. And then I started every game in season.
Yeah.
But the thing is like, on the first game against Poly, he plays me left back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm telling this kid, the freshman, I'm
Yeah.
telling one of them, hey, mark your man, follow your run. Because little kids, they don't get it. Young kids, they don't understand. You need to follow your man. You need to follow your man. Don't let him score. So just literally just watched him walk in.
Just start yelling at kids, hey, man to man.
That's
fucking
what
stay on him.
Bro,
what
that's
doing?
what I'm saying. Like,
There was
freshman, I don't think I get it. I get if one freshman, two freshmen make a varsity team because it's not really about age.
Yeah.
When you put like 5 other freshmen that don't really deserve it, you're just honestly you're messing them up for the future because they should be getting playing time.
Yeah.
Not against
because you're just filling up spaces and you're just gonna throw them on a bench.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I remember this one time. Yeah, I think you remember this where he called all of us, the coach, right? And then he would talk about every single person, and he was all like, yeah. I'm going to say his name's like Luis or something like that, right? So, hey, Luis, the problem with you is that you need to work on this and this and this. And then I remember he told this one kid, he was like, hey, I'm going to call him Jose or something, right? Jose.
Was he a Jose, though?
No, he wasn't Jose, because there wasn't Jose on the team.
Was he like a Brian?
He was...
Was he like a Walter? Because I needed
He was, okay, no, he was
a Kyle.
Was he a Kyle? No, he was a Mexican guy.
Oh, okay, so he was a Jose. So he was a Jose, okay.
Wait up. But I remember this so clearly. He was like, the problem with you, he was a good player, by the way.
Yeah.
The problem with you is your dad. And I'm like, what?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
You know who it is,
I know
right?
exactly.
I was like, what? How can you say that, dude? I'm like, I get it.
But like low-key,
I know it. It's because his dad would be really like
everywhere.
Always talking to the coach and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's all good.
Damn it.
I'm hyped. That was funny.
I remember it's like, your problem with you is your dad. And I'm like, what the what the fuck is this, dude? Like, what do you want to do with that? Like, I don't get it.
How do I fix that?
How do I fix my dad? Like, what are you talking about?
Do I tell him to go away?
His dad was low-key, like, he was too involved. He was like one of those
True, but when you're talking about, like, individual...
No, I know,
I get
that. I get
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm like, come on, dude. And then I remember we went to meet. Okay, so for every practice we had to wear the same shorts, same everything, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, right? And then I would bring my shorts every single time. Every single practice, I had the uniform every single time. But this one time,
you did not.
I did not have my shorts, right? Just this one time.
Yeah.
And then you know what he told me? And he's like, the problem with you, you don't bring your clothes, man. You don't bring your shorts. I'm like, that's not my first. And then I low-key under my breath, I told him, like, this is my first time.
You should have said it to his face, man.
Low-key,
dude.
He deserved it.
This is my first time.
Unbelievable.
This is my first time forgetting my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And this one kid did the same thing, but he's a freshman. He was the best freshman.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. He's good. He was good.
He's beast.
Yeah,
but we both forgot our shirts. Anyway, he got a little, just don't do it again. And I missed the first 2 games of preseason.
Yeah, small things like that.
I couldn't dress up.
Yeah.
Remember, were you at the game where the guy they got in a car accident, and then he like.
Oh my god, dude! There was a.
Yeah, there was like this crazy thing where like this guy.
Yeah.
Bro, like he low-key ripped the door off. Like I can't explain it. Like.
Okay, look, let me. Okay, so I was on the bench at the time. You guys were playing.
I was on the bench. I couldn't.
You on the bench?
I sat out that game. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the games.
This is the craziest thing. So behind our field, there's a street, right? There's a street, and then why did they even get out? Okay, let me tell you what happened. two cars, I think, right, or something. I don't know what happened.
They hit each other.
They hit each other. And then the guy comes out of the car like, oh man, like, hey, F you, da, 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 da. And then he like...
Well, no. Before he rips off the door, the guy's like driving in circles, so you're thinking like, what's up? And then the big guy's like the size of the car, because I think it was like a Fiat or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's banging, and then finally he hits him, and he like flips.
He hits the guy.
Like straight flips, and then while he's driving off, he just rips the door off, and then like...
Dude, so the guy runs the guy over basically, and then... Sorry. Has the guy flying in the air, and this guy's like a 300-pound guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Big dude.
And then the car just drives off. And I'm like,
without a door.
Without a door. Like they're not gonna find that guy later. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we got a car with no door.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Look for a car with no door.
Look for a little red Fiat with no door.
And they're like, don't even care about the model, just no door. No door in the passenger side. And I'm like, this is the craziest thing. And then after that, I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah, like
what just
How
happened?
do you keep playing the game after that?
Dude, it was so
that was
crazy.
like I think that was right before whistle blew, and it was like we had a little bit of stoppage time.
It was
like mid game, everyone just kind of stops.
If it was mid game, everyone would have been like,
the goalie's looking.
Whoa!
It was the craziest thing.
It was honestly surreal. Like
it was, dude. What just happened?
No one recorded it, bro. If I was doing, I'm sorry, I would have ran up there.
What up?
Hey.
Damn. Yeah, dude, that was fun. He was fine though, by the way.
He got up. He ripped the door off. But he got hit hard.
He got hit
hard. Took the door
He's
home.
a big dude, like
huge, dude. And 300-pound guy, dude.
Yeah, must have been.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't say that.
He's bigger than the car, bro. I'm just saying.
Low key, man.
He was huge.
I forgot about that story, dude. I forgot about that, dude. That's interesting.
That's funny.
Yeah. Going off more into did we make CIF that year? Nah, dude, right?
We didn't win a game.
We won.
No.
We didn't win a game.
We were 0-1 and 11.
Damn, dude, that wasn't bad. Yeah.
We tied once.
That was a good game.
It was a great game. I loved it. Because he played all the seniors that game.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, yeah.
I remember I got discouraged. I remember, and then after that preseason game, I was like, you know what, like.
How many games did you play, bro? Like
one
more
game.
League, like more league.
One more league game.
Which game?
One game, and then he subbed me out like 5 minutes.
Damn.
That's the only time I played for varsity. Dude, he was.
You can still say you played for varsity.
I did. I put it on my resume.
But actually, I usually deny that I played varsity senior year.
Really?
I usually say I just wasn't playing because it's embarrassing.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So,
I'm actually kind of glad I didn't play anymore, so I'm not responsible.
Exactly.
Nah, it's not like that though. I feel for me at the time, I really blamed him a lot, and Loki does have.
It's not. Yeah, it's kind of his fault though.
Loki. I wish, I know I'm not the best player, but I wish he would have at least tried me, because I remember we were playing training one time. Mm-hmm. And then I juked him out. I just remember this. I juked him out because I felt so proud of myself. I was like, this guy needed this. You know what I'm saying? This guy needed this. Because I juked him out, and then it was like, oh. And it was like, okay. So get out of here, dude. Whatever. But I don't know. I just feel like I wish I would have had the chance. You know?
Mm-hmm. To really show him what you could do.
Yeah, at least show. If I show him what I could do and then it wasn't enough, then sub me out, bench me, whatever. That's fine. But I didn't even get that. You know? Yeah. It was after that game, I went to Mr. The guy who was in charge of the attendance. Should I say it? It doesn't matter who it is.
Wait.
Mr. H? We'll call him Mr. H.
Oh, you were there. That was senior year. See, that also sucked. We used to have Mr. Moore. I'm going to say his name because he's the homie. Mr. Moore is the homie.
He was cool, yeah.
We used to have Mr. Moore for like sophomore and junior year, and he would just...
He didn't care. He was just like...
He was the homie. But then they started they made you go to, like, Male Academy. You had to do, like...
Yeah, which was
like clean or whatever. I don't know, like... Not stupid stuff, but...
Yeah.
Actually, I enjoyed Male Academy, to be honest. I know. Some people didn't like it. I actually kind of enjoyed it. But anyway, we had Mr. H, and then I remember the day after, it was like, yeah, hey, I want to drop out of the team. That's what I told him. The day after that preseason game, I was like, I'm dropping out of the team.
Did you drop off?
I was gonna. Oh. And he was all like, he was trying to convince me to stay on. It's like, it's just the first game, just keep going at it. Just keep going at the trainings, and you'll be fine. And I was like,
yeah.
Okay, I'll try it out. I was like,
wait, you didn't even play the first preseason game?
No,
it was already... There was like 12 of us. You must have played that game.
No. I'm telling you, dude. Oh no. What game?
Maybe you weren't one of the 12.
Maybe I wasn't one of the 12. Yeah.
Because there was only 12 of us registered, like with.
Oh, maybe I was.
You had to get like a physical or something.
Yeah.
Only like 12 of us. I had it held over.
For sure. I have no idea. I don't know what happened, but it was actually after like after the preseason was over, and then after the whole Santa Monica incident, and I was just like, this is. No, I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah.
And I talked to the guy who was in charge of the attendance. It's like, and he's a really positive guy.
No, super. He's cool. He's very cool.
Yeah, but he was all like, you gotta stay. Like, just keep at it. I think you'll be fine. And then I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I was doing it for him. I was doing it for probably for me because I do still want to play practice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
get out of class. Practice was fun. Like,
it was
honestly.
Cool. Practice was alright.
Like, what do we do?
Except he would make people run. I'll talk about that right now too. Remember that? I'll tell you right now. But I remember that, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll stay on the team. Staying on the team it's exactly what I expected, by the way. And that was terrible. And then I told him that at the end I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna drop out of this team. And he's like, yeah, I totally get it. Damn. He was cool about it. He was pretty cool about it.
So when did you drop out? Did you
after the season ended?
That doesn't count.
Huh?
That doesn't count. You still played the whole season.
I didn't play though.
Okay.
He was there the whole season. He took up a spot.
No, let me tell you though. I didn't even go to some of the games. I would come.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like.
Yeah, I didn't even go to some of the games. So.
I knew you were there on the team because I would see you at practices.
Yeah.
But then I'd be like, "Where is Kyle?" Like.
Yeah. Where's this guy?
Where's the homie at, bro? Like, I don't see you.
I just got discouraged, man. And then some games that I would go to. Remember that Cabrillo game? I did go to that game.
The 27-minute.
The last game.
Stupid, bro.
Yeah, dude. I wanted that one, and then dude, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, not even the last game. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Not even the 27.
Like if we were gonna make the freaking CIF. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, honestly, I think by halfway through the season, he should have been like, "Hey guys, like,
yeah.
I'm honestly only gonna play the people that need to play because we were already 0-7."
Yeah.
But
anyway, that's
ridiculous.
Yeah, interesting.
Was that the end of your soccer career?
I still play. Like,
no, but was that the end of your soccer career?
I guess you could say. You never know to pick up.
Because I had
We're gonna get like Michael, just like get scouted, but
get me scouted. Actually, I was gonna put him on the team, by the way. But anyway, that's another story. I was too good.
Nah, bro, he low key like, cause senior year I was like supposed to go to all these like showcases, things like that.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't like a bad player. Like I was always like varsity.
No, Skylar was always decent.
Yeah, so I was always decent. So I was always like getting like offers to go scout, like not scout, but like to go play in front of scouts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then senior year comes around, and it started like going really bad. And I noticed it was because like of him, like he was like talking to them. He's like, oh no. So finally, I just had it. He asked me, he was like, hey, are you going to college? And I was like, oh no, I'm not, because he was trying to get me with like Golden West.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm good. And or like Golden West is very good. Like
they are good. Yeah.
They're a sick team, but I literally had to go all the way 6 hours away just to play, just so I can get away from. Because I was not going to stay anywhere near where he was. Cause I was going to quit. I was like, dude, like.
It was kind of discouraging. Like.
Very discouraging, bro.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But it goes to show the importance of a good coach, It's a big.
I think that's one of the themes that we keep seeing a lot, is that the coaching really like makes an impact on whether like someone stays in soccer or not.
It's a big one, yeah.
Like especially when you're younger, the coaching really, just in any sport in general, like the coaching is kind of like your first impression. And it kind of like gives you that general idea of whether you want to stick with this or not. And just to be put on like a high level team when you're not there, it really just like makes you want to quit the sport in general.
Yeah, it really does. I guess talking about what you do now though. Right now you're at Galaxy, right?
Okay.
Wait.
I'm at Galaxy PSC, which is it's a UPSL team.
So it's like second division. Third division.
I don't know. I don't understand USA divisions. Like I hate it, bro. There needs to be relegation to like. First of all, anyway, we can.
So it's MLS, USL, and they have a bunch of UPSL.
There's 3 USLs now. There's an NASL, MPSL.
NASL, that's true. There's a bunch of different types of leagues.
There's all these leagues, which that's why they should be doing.
Yeah, there's a Wilson Soccer Lunch League.
There's Wilson Soccer
Lunch. That's like 10th division.
No, that's honestly first. I've never felt more thrilled in my life.
Yeah.
But have you heard of PSC, like the showcase?
No,
they do showcases. So they bring like professional showcases. And I did that. It's before, so that's what I'm saying. I did that before senior year, before I met.
Okay. Yeah.
I did that. I was 16 or something.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got invited to Sweden. So I was good enough to basically.
Wait up. That's a story.
Get me? So I'm good enough to play in Sweden, but I'm not good enough to start.
Dude.
in Wilson. You get what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
So that's what threw me off about the guy too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I did that, and then like 3 years later, I came back from Monterey. and I saw that they had like a UPSL team, and I was like, whoa, like
Yeah.
this is a good team. Like they have showcases all the time. So last year, like it was just at the time I was thinking it, they contacted me. So I was like,
Okay.
whoa, like hey, what's up? Like cool.
Damn.
They said come out to training. I was like,
Okay.
like, yeah, dude. So I
Sign me
went,
up.
yeah,
Sure.
I was like, bro, bet.
Give me this contract guy. Yeah.
Yeah, so then basically I was training with the main guy for all last summer.
Main guy is like the coach. Or?
The main coach, yeah. He was like personally training me, private training.
Oh,
yeah, so
sick.
while I was playing UPSL.
Yeah.
So then that, and then now we're here.
Which is?
Galaxy PSC.
Okay, cool.
UPSL.
That's right. Hey, that's a good team, right? It's a good team.
Yeah. they're look.
Yeah.
The problem is they're not a good team.
Uh-huh.
As in, but they're a great organization.
Okay.
There's a difference between that
okay.
because good team, we honestly like we don't. It'd be like if us three play together.
Yeah.
Like we you know we're good players or whatever. We would do
Okay.
decent, but if it's our first time playing together, it'd be chemistry.
Chemistry was yeah.
But the thing was, it's a development team, so every game was a different lineup.
Oh, interesting.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you never keep the same chemistry either between
That's what
players.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
you'll
yeah.
play with this one like so there was 2 games I remember I played.
Yeah.
I started and I was like almost got like assists each game like
Yeah.
because I was playing with these certain players and we won both those games and then like I didn't start for a month because they were getting
Really?
there's 35 people on the team so they're getting everyone to shift in.
Got it. So it's like a development. So that means is there a way to move up to like a different?
They move you up by they send you to Europe.
That's tight.
That's what I'm saying. So it's
That's
like a good
tight.
organization.
It's a good organization.
It's
yeah.
sick, but yeah, not a good team wise. There's some good players though.
But I mean, that's the thing though. It's more about like developing you guys. It's not really about.
Oh yeah, the
being
training
able to-
sessions are
It's
insane.
really not about like.
Yeah, like yesterday, that's why I didn't go. I mean,
What's
I
up?
was at work this morning, so I couldn't go today
Right, of
to
course.
training.
Yes.
But yesterday, I went to training, and and
Yeah.
bro, it's literally as the first team is training the UPSL
Yeah.
guys. 21. There's like some 18-year-olds to like up to 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had like little kids there, like that are in the academy, I guess.
Oh
something
wow.
like that.
It's
So
it's Galaxy. It's not it's not with like LA Galaxy, right?
no.
It's like its own.
It's with their. It has to do with their owner. I don't know, bro.
Really?
They bought them. I don't know. Like they bought PSC, which PSC is like it's big in England. So then they came over here to get Americans in Europe.
Yeah.
Cool.
And they're
cool,
pretty
cool.
like. They sent a couple guys already this year.
Really?
So-
And what, do you know what teams? Or
Yeah, it's like Sweden and I wouldn't.
Swedish teams and stuff like that.
Boden's FK or something like that. It's like
Hey,
yeah,
it's something, though.
It's
Like,
a team,
it's-
bro.
it's
You're
cool.
you're
Yeah.
way better, but
Yeah.
yeah, the training session yesterday was really like they make it like a competition, like dope. Like
That's
you
tight.
really want to try, and it's 100 degrees out, so it's like you're
Yeah.
always trying to better yourself, be better than those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like
That's tight.
it's cool, but
That's
you know.
that's interesting. Yeah. Like
It's tough, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I think it's great for development though.
no,
for
it's,
you.
yeah,
It'd
it's
be
way
great.
better.
Is that what you still want to do? You still want to make it go pro, or
Look, bro.
what do you think? I mean, what's the goal, man? What's the goal?
I think I have the skill personally, because if
I've
I'm
seen you play.
confident,
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
confident, I think I have the skill.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to go through so much, like just like upper echelon, like people telling you,
yeah.
like nah, like
It's not gonna happen.
nah, there's another guy over here, and he's like
So it's a lot of like
he's just as good as you, but like
politics.
But I like yeah, politics. That's the word I'm
It's a
trying
lot
to
of
think.
politics. Yeah.
You gotta know the more people you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is it's good. I'm on this team because now I'm knowing I have an agent now, like straight up.
Oh,
like,
you do?
agency. Yeah, straight up like
Oh
they
hell
give you.
yeah.
So it's like
Oh.
agency, everything like that. So you
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have people that will like
Uh-huh.
get you through these grassroots basically.
Cool.
To
Yeah.
get you up.
Yeah.
So I'm way in a better place.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not giving up, but
Mhm.
the back's going out. I'm a little old, too old, but.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, if you had the opportunity, you would still go for it.
I think if I was to ever sign a pro contract
Yeah.
and you pay me $1 to play for you,
Yeah.
I'm going balls deep. And
Really?
I'm like, I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna be the best because, like,
Yeah.
once you give me
Yeah.
like for now, I do it for fun. Like, I do it for me, so it's cool. But I feel like if there was that one next little tick, like if I'm making $20K a week, if I'm making $20K a week
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
to play,
Uh-huh.
I'm there at 6 a.m. till 6 at night, at least, just
Yeah.
all day doing whatever they want me to do.
For sure.
Physical, eating, whatever.
Eating? You
Yeah.
gonna eat?
I'll eat.
Right.
Now they'll give me like nutritionists, bro. I'll be out there on the field. They want me to work on my touch. I'll work on my touch for 8 hours a day. Like I don't care. You're paying me to play. I'll be the best.
Yeah.
I got you. But I think that's like
having an incentive, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because right now,
a big incentive.
Yeah.
It's like a huge incentive.
His rate is $20K
Yeah,
a week,
like
guys.
that's-
So
yeah.
$20K a week.
That's insane.
Whoever wants to negotiate that.
That's insane.
No, I know what you mean though. Like just to have that, it's like a little bit of motivation. Cause
Yeah.
it's basically you're in almost. You know what I'm saying? Like
See, the
there's
motivation
a
is like, okay,
future.
look, it's not just about the money, whatever you
Of
tell
course,
me. Yeah.
of course.
It's about like whatever, but like, you know,
low-key.
like,
Well, you can only run off.
okay, like
passion,
I'll give an
so
example.
much.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
play like in like I would pick a big team with like, you know, like little pay over
Yeah.
like a weird league where they don't care that much.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, but I definitely probably rather play for a small team that actually like
Plays
they
you
care
and
about
stuff
you.
like that.
Well, like I just want the fans to be like, that guy right there.
That's you know we had this guy last week, Galaxy man. That guy's a really big
Oh,
fan
yeah,
of
yeah.
smaller teams. You know, it'd be
Yeah.
great to have. I know what you mean, having that support.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just like having someone like, bro, like, hey man, like I just had like a long week. Like I'm about to go see the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
You score a
That's-
goal and
yeah.
that guy's just pumped. Like you get him happy, and it's just some like
yeah.
cool dude. Like
I think that's also probably where you get a bigger chance to shine. You know, it's
That's
probably
what-
this,
yeah, like-
the smaller
It
team.
feels like you're doing something for something. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah.
And then at the end, picking up a paycheck.
Of course. Of
we
course.
gotta add
For
that
yourself,
in a little
man,
bit.
for
Yeah,
yourself.
exactly.
You know, I know what you mean because like I love that aspect of like, you know, making people happy, playing soccer and stuff like that. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool, and that's a cool profession.
I mean, I've scored goals before where it's just like we're like in AYSL where they just do the money thing. Have you ever did that?
No.
They would like you.
No.
You never. My bad.
What do you mean?
I forgot you never scored a goal
Ah,
like that.
he's outta here. Hey, 5th grade, I scored the game winner.
Yeah.
Game winner, man.
all right, might be.
Nah, just kidding.
Nah,
Go for it,
you would score a gole and like
Yeah.
AYSL and they would run around. They would like shake this thing. You put like a coin in to
Oh
like
really? Oh,
donate
it's
your
probably
team.
your team. It's not
Yeah,
my
my
team's
bad.
pretty trash.
With the Kyles, the Kyles,
The Kyles and the Bryans, the
Brads and the
Shawns.
Bryans, Chads.
But
anyway, no, but it was just hype.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, you would score and you'd look over and you'd see like your parents. You'd be like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what's
yeah.
up? But then you'd look to the left and it'd be like another kid's parents,
Mhm.
and you're like, "Dude, I just scored a goal and you're cheering for me, but I don't really know you."
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just like I'm on your team. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's dope.
It's
I
cool.
think.
I think that's a really cool feeling. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
I know what
that-
you mean.
Yeah.
But then a 20K paycheck
Hey,
at the end.
doesn't hurt.
It definitely does
Doesn't
not
hurt.
hurt.
Slot it on there, yeah, right there.
That's funny, man. I mean, right here where you are right now, is there a possibility of that?
Look, yeah.
Like,
Oh.
let's say,
skill wise,
do you want that though? Like, even like, do you want it? Like,
yeah, no, like
mhm.
100%. But you know, there's obviously like distractions.
Of
in
course,
life,
of
so
course.
Uh-huh.
It's honestly like I think skill wise, I'm good enough.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's just mentality and then work rate. I just
Mhm.
like look at me, bro. I didn't go to practice. I mean, because I was working today. So I didn't go to practice. But you know what I'm saying? It's
I know
work
what
rate.
you mean.
bro.
I know what you mean.
So-
Yeah, yeah.
But going back to like your Sweden story, what were you doing exactly that got you like noticed in that
Oh
way?
yeah, and that's Sweden.
Just like
Were you posting like video? Like I hear a lot of people posting
no, I
like,
did
videos
I
about
did
themselves.
a showcase.
Oh, a
and I
showcase,
just was
yeah.
lucky enough to pick a right showcase.
Okay.
It was to the age where, look, I was like 14, 15 when I first started getting like colleges. They'd be
Yeah.
like, hey, like come out to a showcase, do a thing. And I was always like, I'm not good at school. I
Mhm.
can't sit in a classroom.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys, I've moved around already.
Yeah.
40 times. And not like it's just,
Yeah,
it's to
yeah.
help me not get distracted. I like, you know, straight up. So classroom was never my thing. So I was like, dude, I can't go to college.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can't do this.
Yeah.
So then it got till I was like 15.
I
Gotta
hear
be
you right
16.
now, actually.
We'll get to college right now, so you
Well,
made it.
I don't like it. Anyway, I was like 15, and I told my mom, I was like, dude, like, let's. I want to go pro. Like now's the age. I think I
Yeah.
could go pro. Well, like, get into like the academies, which
Yeah.
bummer. Like I think I should have been in academies when I was
Mhm.
younger, but USA, you know what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But
yeah, yeah.
so I looked up like pro showcases, and I was like, oh, scam. Like there's
Yeah,
no way,
yeah,
there's no way.
yeah.
And then I found one. My mom found it, and I was like, okay, I'll go do it. So we had to go down to San Diego for like 3 days.
Oh, cool.
Injured my knee.
No.
Yeah,
Wait,
actually, fun fact.
before?
It wasn't an ACL injury. It was just straight up like I just injured my knee.
Oh, okay.
Unlucky, like a tackle, like I
Yeah.
went behind him on accident, and his heel went up, and it just
Oh, damn.
clean
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So I was injured for 3 of the days.
Damn.
Of the yes, it's
And
terrible.
you still got,
And you still got it.
So yeah, so I was still I went to play center back, and it was
Yeah.
just which I'm not. I was like 5'7" still. It was right before senior year,
Mm-hmm.
like very short. But I was playing center back against like 23-year-olds and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like that
Yeah.
are actually trying to go pro. And I was actually able to like
Play.
be smart because I'm not like I'm very smart when it comes to soccer. Like that's
Yeah.
one thing where I'm like, yeah, I know what to do. I know what to play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Put me at any position, I could do good.
Yeah.
So I was like able to like technically get myself out there, and they were like, yeah, dude, like
Mm-hmm.
you'll be chilling in like Europe.
We chilling in Sweden.
So they
Yeah.
get. I was with Sean,
Okay, which is a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean.
LV Shots.
LV Shots, dude.
On Instagram.
I follow him.
Yep,
yeah,
LV
follow
Shots
that one,
has the best photography on Instagram, so go give him a follow.
Give him a follow. LV
Basically,
Shots.
shouting out everyone but myself today, but
we'll get to you. That's
okay.
We got you, man.
It's fine.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh God.
I saw him.
But
so I'm with Sean, and I was at my house, and it was right
Yeah.
after one of the summer games where I met, the senior coach. And I was like, dog, I hate you, bro.
If you do your research, you can find out who he is.
Yeah.
You can find out who he is.
Just ask anyone who went to Wilson 2015, 2016. You'll know
who it is.
Exactly who we're talking about. I'm with Sean, and I get this call from one of the guys, and they're just like, dude, like, we're going to call your mother right now. You're 16, but we just want to know we have some good news for you. So they called my mom, called me back.
That's it, yeah.
And I was with Sean, and I just remember I was just on the phone. I was literally like, wow, this
Yeah.
is like the greatest thing. So they invited me to Sweden basically for a month to go like basically on a big tour.
That's terrible.
Oh, wow.
And play Swedish teams.
Did you go?
I got injured.
No.
God damn it.
So it's kind of, that's always been like a little setback. It was my knee again.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
Hey, but it happens. It's not like
so honestly, honestly like then, and then the whole situation, I was like, oh yeah, over it. This is, I'm sorry.
I'll cut it. I'll cut
that.
that. No, I'll cut the.
Cut that.
Yeah. I'll just cut the name out.
The whole situation.
Just blur, just bleep it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bleep it out.
I got you. Bloop. Anyway.
I'll put that. I like that.
No,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
that whole situation, and then like, but then.
Yeah.
So then graduated. I got lucky enough where like, I knew I wasn't gonna go to LBCC. I knew I wasn't gonna go to.
Which is a college here, yeah.
Yeah, Golden West, 2 colleges to play soccer. I was like, I can't do it. It's too
Yeah.
close. Luckily, I have grandparents in Monterey, so I was like, oh, like I'll check out Monterey. Like, they're
Monterey is the Monterey Bay, right?
Yeah, Monterey Bay.
Gotcha. So it's up north.
Yeah, like 6 hours away. But like I had family there, so it was good.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just took the leap. I was like, dude, you know what? 17, like let's do this. Let's go to college up here. And then met the cool, like honestly, I've never been on a team where I've been so accepted.
Really?
Like
That's
straight
cool.
up, like that's
cool, man. Yeah.
That was honestly insane. And then that got me into like, whoa, like this is soccer. This is real training. Like you're doing things that I like. You're running. You're doing 2-a-days. You're actually doing technical work. You're trying to get like that's insane. Like
that's cool. Again, just going back to it, just goes to show, like it just starts with a good.
It's like your coach. It's your facility.
It's
how much they care.
Exactly. That's the thing. I think the team that they have now, Wilson, is pretty good though. By the way.
Yeah, because they got a coach who cares. I think.
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly. But yeah, telling you. But anyway, it is what it is, dude.
Yeah, so just doing that now, and then
that's cool, dude.
That's basically it.
So then you're trying to work your way up to.
So I've done a few showcases since then. So I came back from I played 1 year there in Monterey.
Okay.
Came back, just did my thing. I started playing UPSL right when I came back, and we did showcases. Yeah. And I actually had a showcase in the finals. I scored 2 goals. Hey. Won the final.
And as a left back, right?
No. At this point, I switched. I was a winger.
You switched. What do you play now?
So when I went to college, they put me into a winger because he's like, dude, you're wasting your time at defense.
I think so too.
So
I think so too. Actually.
I get you, but it's just so better back there. Like, you just kick it. You really barely run. So I was like, hey man, and then he put me at winger, so I had to start working. Never had worked on stamina before.
Yeah, that's big thing.
Bro, you have to. Too much, bro. It's too much running. Yeah. And then I came down, and then they were like, yeah, we're going to either have you as winger or like a center mid. Yeah. So I was like, okay, dope. And now I play more like cam. Just like the
center
10. Yeah, like the 10.
Right on.
But yeah, at winger I scored 2. Getting the showcase, I had about 4 offers to go. Great countries, Hungary and, Saudi Arabia, countries like that. Yeah, great countries, amazing countries. Wow. So I was just, mostly like, so
maybe not.
It was just great to get that opportunity,
Of course.
Yeah. I couldn't do it due to, it's just a big choice to make, so I was just staying. But anyway, with that coach, he was actually acting as an agent at the time. So he was like filtering the conversations with these guys. Yeah. And at the end of it, he was just like, you know what, like, he basically badmouthed me.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he tried to say like I wasn't like 100% in, like I wasn't not into the opportunity, but into like I wouldn't be a good fit.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, but like kind of passive aggressive type.
Like straight, just the whole 360 behind my back.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, so like that was pretty.
That was cool.
I was like,
Yeah.
2 steps forward, 11 steps back.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, you had your shots right there. You're just like,
Yeah.
nah, he's not right. How about this kid?
It's interesting that you talk about like showcases. It's one of those things that I've never really heard about.
Yeah.
See, they're sketchy.
Yeah, right.
Because if you're on, it gives hope for people who are like decent.
Yeah.
Like people who are like, look, like I think I could go pro. I know a couple kids like they're like, hey, I could go pro, and I'm like,
yeah.
I guess. Could you and then they'll tell me like, like they'll actually come and talk to me because they know like they're like, I tend to be helpful. Like if you were to come with me for help and talk, I'm like, oh yeah, this is what you need to work on. I'll be honest with you. Like, this is what you need to work on. And so he came to me. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna do a showcase tomorrow.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. So like, you can't get a refund, huh? Because he's telling me so late.
How much is it? How much is it?
$500. It wasn't a showcase like for a bunch of teams.
It was like
one team showcase. Those are the worst to do.
Yeah.
Because first of all, they only do it for like
money.
Are we gonna find the diamond in the rough? No, we're not. But we're gonna get some
money.
We're gonna get some paper right now.
Are they usually like around $500, right? Around?
The team one. Well, it all varies. It depends on what team you're doing.
Oh, gotcha.
If you do like yeah. Okay.
Yeah, $50,000.
Yeah, you probably have to. I know Galaxy is 175, 325.
Really, that's actually not bad.
It's one of those, but it's one team.
Yeah, it's one team. I get you.
And you're like, there's gonna be 100 players there.
I guess I understand though. Like you really want to get as many teams as possible in the showcase. That way you have a lot more options.
Yeah, I mean,
so if I was to recommend showcases, I would recommend where that there's at least 10, and they only don't offer teams. They offer agents that will be there, and they'll offer scouts that'll be there.
I think that's the biggest thing, an agent.
Yeah. So even if a team doesn't pick you up, maybe an agent. An
agent will be like, oh, I see potential. I'll go talk to teams for you.
That's okay.
Or a scout will be like, oh, because there's not only scouts for teams, there's scouts for regions. Like I could be a scout for all of Asia, and it's all those Asian leagues. Yeah, that's really who you want to be seen by because they can talk to everyone.
That's true.
So it's interesting. I would recommend not going to where there's just team. Well, like one team.
Yeah.
If you do like a team showcase, is a tryout and a showcase is different. Okay. So a tryout would be, they're kind of a new team, like the MPSL, how they just came this year. Go to those tryouts. They're relatively new. Go to those tryouts. But if you're seeing like a pro team like Galaxy or Portland, and they're saying $325 for 3 days. Yeah.
Nah, that's what I was talking about last week. Actually, we're talking about like it's mostly for money sometimes. But
the
showcase thing is really interesting. I never heard about.
Yeah, so those are actually worth it because I would either showcase or do a tour. A tour.
A tour?
A tour?
Yeah, a tour.
A tour.
A tour.
A tour. I don't know how to say that.
Un tour.
Yeah. I would suggest do a tour. Do that.
Got it.
Or do a showcase.
Oh, interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's actually really something I've never heard about.
Yeah,
that's really interesting.
Don't do a tryout.
Yeah. Don't do tryouts. Go for those showcases.
Yeah. Because
Do they have you do different really like things there?
Yeah, actually,
between
what goes in a showcase? Actually,
a showcase is like, dude, you get those coaches are there. They're there to coach you and to watch you. Yeah. So like, say you're the coach of name a team.
LAFC.
Say you're the coach of
Barcelona.
Crazy.
Got it.
You guys come down to showcase, to watch this showcase. You're not just there watching. You're there coaching these people to see like what it's like having them.
So you're
still coaching.
That's a good idea.
But it obviously won't be those big teams.
Yeah.
It'll be like a Swedish Division 1 team, which is still like, whoa,
still a big deal.
Sick. And they're just looking for a goalkeeper. Oh, I'm gonna go coach a team with a goalkeeper. How can you get my team better? How can you get these 10 players I've never played with better?
Cool.
Will he work out?
That's interesting.
So like that's why showcases are better. And then they do training sessions, like see how your technical work is.
That's tight.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
that's really cool.
That's cool.
Which, as in like a tryout, is just kind of like
you just go and you
go play.
You play like, a scrimmage or something.
You play like three 90-minute games. Yeah. Where you might only get 45 minutes a game.
Yeah. Because they got
so many people. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you mean. Should I? Yeah. You recommend I go to a showcase or what?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Go for it. Alfonso, you can go for a tour.
I got a tour. I go for a tour of the stadium.
The parking lot.
I would honestly just do a tour because that just sounds sick. Like, dude, you pay for like obviously you're paying money to do this because it's not free, but you get to go to a foreign country. Yeah. Get to play the game you love. You get maximum minutes because you're paying for it. Yeah. No. You're playing with ballers. Mm-hmm. And you get the experience. That's cool. So even if you don't make it, and which you have like a high chance of making it, you still just gained all that experience. That's sick.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Boom, right on.
Yeah.
I guess going into is there anything you want to just advice you want to give to future soccer players before we get into your YouTube stuff?
Oh yeah, right there.
Of course, you're the main cream of the crop.
Depending on age, don't think like, oh, you're the best player out there. Mm-hmm. You need to stay like humble. Like you need to be like, look, I'm dope, but there's someone down the street working hard. I should go work harder.
Yeah.
Which is something that's hard to do.
It's hard, yeah.
Don't be lazy. Do not be lazy. Because,
Right on.
Oh, and then start looking when you're like 14, 13. I went backwards. That's stupid. Huh? I should have counted the other way, huh? 13, 14. When you like start to see that you're good playing club level, that's when you contact coaches. Don't contact later.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't go too late.
Right on.
Good advice.
Cool, good advice. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take that advice.
Yeah,
you're go pro, dude. I'm gonna go pro.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes of varsity, dude. A lot of experience.
Yeah,
well, 5 minutes on Galaxy team.
Yeah,
you know?
dude. I was going crazy.
Bro, I take it. Honestly, I ball out for 5 minutes.
Oh my god, dude. So anyway,
coming back
to our discussion. You do have a YouTube channel.
Yes,
it's Skylar Brooks.
Skylar Brooks.
At Skylar Brooks. Check it out. Subscribe. Talk about it. What do you do on it? Why should people watch Skylar Brooks?
Sell it right.
Sell it right here.
Look, listen. Now, I can't say names, right?
I mean, if
Jake
cool
Paul.
God damn it.
I'll put that in my tags so I get more views.
For real.
I get more views on this. Yeah.
We all know the infamous Jake Paul.
Yep.
Logan Paul.
Yep.
PewDiePie. They got nothing on my channel.
Nothing. Ooh.
Oh,
claims.
damn. You even said
claims.
PewDiePie, yeah.
PewDiePie's cool, though. I like.
Okay.
He's cool. He's cool.
But he's got nothing on you, though.
He's got nothing on me.
Oof.
Because, like, he just be in front of a camera. Say, hey, I'm PewDiePie.
Yeah. That's annoying. It's not cool. It's not weird.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in front of the camera.
I say, hey, I'm Skylar Brooks.
I'm Skylar Brooks. Nah, I don't know. We shoot kind of whatever we want to shoot.
Yeah, I noticed that. There's a lot of variety.
It's honestly like we can't keep it together. Yeah. Because they like to say like they'll be like, oh yeah, it's just your channel. It's really not. Like it's honestly like, first of all, when I edit a video, I'm not the only one editing the video.
Who else edits?
So they don't like touch the editing, but like Sean, Hector, Robert, it's always those three mainly.
Okay.
They'll come through and they'll like, yeah, is it good enough?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw. So I actually had
Which one?
I had a private video because I actually didn't want it on my channel.
Which one?
Oh.
It was.
Probably didn't see that one.
It was.
Well, probably because it's private. No.
Yeah, of course. But before it came out.
What was it called? I'm trying to think of what the first title was because I had to change the title because I was like, dude.
Yeah.
It was.
I haven't watched all of them, but I watched a few. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm
kidding.
Kidding.
I'm gonna have to catch up. I'm on
leave
season.
a like. Leave a like.
Of course.
Likes are important.
Comment.
No, it was.
Yeah.
I can't believe he broke into this.
No, I didn't see that one. No.
So I'll just give you the rundown.
Give me the rundown.
Because
right,
I'll show you right now.
Okay,
I
cool.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Terrible.
Why?
Embarrassing, dude. This kid. We're with this guy. I'm not gonna say his name.
Okay.
Because whatever. 50 people saw the video though. A couple likes.
That's
Loki.
good.
Loki was mobbing. Loki was mobbing.
Right.
Anyway, should have just left it up for the crowd.
Yeah.
Anyway. Terrible, like bro, he
why?
broke into a house basically.
No.
Nah.
He's hopping on cars.
Yeah.
So that's just a night on the vlog, and I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's a usual night.
So he's like, yeah.
It's a Jake Paul night.
So a thing we started doing since I've turned 21 is like, oh, we'll go to the bars. It used to be we would just be in my backyard. We'd be like,
Yeah.
And we would do random things and stuff like that. And I would cut it up and make a video.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, we go to bars. Let's get after the bars. Like, what happens after the bars? What would happen if we walk home after the bars?
Oh, that's cool. That's a cool idea. Yeah.
So it's like cool. Like it's always like something. And so this one was just too much. We went on the roof of a house basically.
It wasn't your house, right?
I don't imagine.
My God.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. But the hopping on cars thing was like, that was where it was like.
Yeah.
Did the alarm go off?
Yeah. Oh yes. So he jumps on a car and then you just see me. You see me just running with the camera, and then you hear, "Where's Julio?" Because we were like 30 minutes. We lost Julio.
No.
Yeah, we were just like, "Where's Julio? Where's Julio?"
Julio's one of the guys, right? Yeah, he's hilarious. Julio, dude, makes it. Dude.
He's like the star. I think
he's the star of the show.
Since the beginning. He was there from the first ever
video.
video.
Dude, that guy.
He's funny.
Every time I see Julio, dude, I just
he's just funny.
He's just a character, dude.
He's funny.
Oh my God.
We got a few faces of the videos, recurring characters. Got a couple they've been in there.
Supporting cast.
They've been in there a couple times. Yeah. No, you get like the main there's like main 5. Which is always in there. It's because they're actually just at my house, and I'm like, oh hey.
Let's go.
Let's film.
Cool.
The people that you see outside is just, I left my house. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
A little cameo in there.
But so I recently had a private first video I ever had to be like, you know what, this is too much. People are gonna hate this. Yeah. And this is not good. Like I don't want people to see this.
Wait till you see the fucking New York Times article.
When you become famous.
Right.
Skylar
Brooks
I was
honestly thinking, I was like, is this the clout? Did you see the racist girl one?
Nah.
I think
it's the recent one, right? It's recent.
It's one of the more recent ones.
Yeah.
Was it racist drunk girl threatens to sue me?
Yeah.
I think I did. I think I did.
That one I was like, yeah, I hope people see this because this is actually good.
Wait. Tell them what happened.
This
don't remember it.
All right, so basically, short story long.
Short story, go for it. A short story long.
So we're at a bar.
Yeah.
Typical
course.
Alcoholics.
Come on, man.
Disgusting.
Cool,
so anyway, I'm drunk. Like I'm super drunk. I'm wasted. Alcoholic Anonymous. AA meeting. Yeah. We're walking out and we run into like this really tall Aussie guy, and he's like, we're playing the odds-on game.
What are the odds for something like that?
Like you say odds 1 through 10.
And
you don't. I don't slap you right now. 1, 2, 3, 7, and if we both say 7, slap the
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, so we were playing that, and he says odds that I don't tackle you right now. And I was like, all right, bet. So we played it, and I'm recording this whole thing, and I'm like, as I'm recording, I'm like,
with the camera, do you fucking spear your ass on camera?
I'm like, all right, bet. And then he lost basically.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, bro, but I'm down. Like, come tackle me. So we go in the middle of the street, and there was as this is happening, I hand the camera to Hector, and Hector's recording, and there's this girl there with him, and she's talking to the camera. She's all fine. She's like, oh my god, I'm drunk. So all that. Yeah. And it gets to like he's tackled me 3 times now. Crazy. Like, he honestly he trucked me. It hurt.
Yeah. Did you have to go for like that triple take or what?
He was
I didn't get the first one. Do it again, guys.
So he basically, as he's tackling me the 3rd time, you hear in the background this conversation, and she's saying like, if you put this on YouTube, I'm going to sue you.
Oh, like, no, I didn't see this one. I didn't see this
I swear, if you put me on YouTube, I'm gonna sue you. And then I had to put that at the end because I couldn't. That clip was like boring. And I didn't want to get her face. Like, there's a part I had to cut out her face with like someone taking a shot or something. It's stupid, but she's like, like, what's your name? What's your name? Like, my name is this. What's your name? And my friend goes, I'm the cutest N-word ever, right?
Oh God! And what'd she say?
She goes, you are not the cutest, but she went hard R with it. Straight up just called him the word. And then he was like, whoa. So he was just shook. So he starts laughing. And then Hector, he's with the camera, and he comes towards me. And as I'm like shaking the guy's hand, like, have a great night, have a great night. She's trying to like, but like, what's the YouTube channel called? What's the YouTube channel called? And then finally, like, Hector's just walking away. The guy's laughing because he's pissed. Like, he's like, what? I'm about to. And then so I come, and you get my like straight up reaction, like, dude, she just said the hard R, and I'm just like, what? Dude. Like, you just get my whole like, what, bro? So I edited it and everything, and I did not know what to title it. And Sean, he was like pissed. He's like, bro, titled it racist bitch, like stupid scut, like
damn, going hard.
He was pissed. He was like, get her, put her face in it, bro. And I was like, I was like, should
put
I
it at the front page?
I know. I was like, should I put her in like the thumbnail? And then Sean was like, yes, put it in the thumbnail. Fuck her, like, dude, she's a terrible person. But then like, Robert, my publicist, he was like, bro, don't do that's honestly what Robert does for anything. Like, that's he told me to. He's like, yeah, bro, probably like.
Yeah, it's probably not best.
Yeah, like he's usually the one like, hey, I'll ask him like, hey, if I make a video on this right now, you think it's offensive? He's like, yeah. So half the videos I don't ever put out, I just have them saved.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. One day, I need to get money before I start putting
more
like crazy stuff out.
What's the next step?
Money.
What's the next step we think?
When's this coming out?
Getting the structure.
This will be coming out on, I don't know, because I don't have the guys on Tuesday. So if we do this in 2 weeks.
Yeah, probably 2 weeks from now.
All right, cool. So I can say this. Yeah. So probably around now, we actually just came out with the DF93 channel.
What's that?
So we have a channel that we were gonna use, and it's just DF93. It's just like what
DF93.
Yeah, what I've been saying since like high school, and then ever since then, it's just become like a.
What was that? What does DF93 mean?
It's drug free since '93.
Oh my god. Okay. Actually, I think I did hear you say that once. Actually,
and that's my senior quote.
That's what it is. I was looking at my yearbook the other day. Not even joking. Dope, bro. Not even joking. Yeah.
Do you have 93? What the fuck is that?
Yeah. No, I put drug free since 93. And
okay.
they were like cool with it.
Yeah. All right, for sure.
Fuck it. I guess.
You're not even born in 19.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So dope, dude.
So anyway,
so
we're doing a channel, and it's gonna be dope. So that one will be mostly like, it'll only be if it's all of us. So it won't just be me, Robert, Julio. It'll try to be like all 6 of us together. And we'll
like
do
the whole group.
We'll do like challenges.
That's cool idea.
Like that.
That's cool idea. Yeah.
Drinking challenges, stuff like that. It has to be alcohol.
Of course. It has to be everyone.
It wouldn't be a good.
But I feel like that'll be more fun for like everyone else, because right now they're looking at it like, oh, it's your channel, like stuff like that. So doing
because it has your name and stuff.
And I've told them like, yeah, I get it. So like that's why we came up with the idea.
A group channel.
I like that.
We'll do more games and stuff. Like we'll actually do us playing. Yep.
Dude. You know, he's in my original.
I'm in his Fortnite video.
My Fortnite videos back in 2 years ago, dude. It's only been 2 years. Isn't that crazy?
He's the reason I made a YouTube channel.
Really?
Straight up.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
He saw how well you were doing it. And
I was like, I could overpass this kid fast. So I was like, I can find this.
It's because I was not good at Fortnite, dude. I was trash. This guy was.
I saw you kept
decent player at least.
You kept uploading.
Yeah, it was so trash, dude. And I was doing the gaming channel for fun. I just love doing it, and I just wanted to have a project to do over the summer, you know.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to grow more. But it was trash, dude. I need to get better at the game or something. But it was fun. It was a fun time.
I'm pretty sure I've watched all your videos.
Really? Straight up?
Before I made my channel, I was like, I was like, what do I do with my life right now?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm gonna make it, because that's when we started playing. And I was
I
like,
remember
I'm gonna make a channel. I'm gonna start streaming. And I think I streamed first.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is boring. Like you streamed, and I was like, dude, like this is boring. I was streaming, and I was like. I was just sitting there like, dude, I don't know how to keep anyone occupied.
Imagine me, trash player, dying every single 2 minutes into the game.
No, but you're enthusiastic. Oh, we just died again. Damn it. Like, damn it, bro.
No, I remember, whenever I see good players and stuff like that, and I was like, dude, just start YouTube, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trash, and I still got
decent amount of views.
And
imagine
if you did pretty good, you know.
I started out with like 2 Fortnite vids, and then like I just picked up the camera one day. I was like, let's do something, guys. Yeah. From then on.
Oh, dude, that's great to hear, man. It's cool to hear that. Man.
Yeah, like look at us now. We're trash hosts, but we're still
here. You know, it's funny because like I started that YouTube thing as that was gonna be my project. That was gonna be my thing. I'm gonna dedicate my time to that, and I just fell out of love at it just because the gaming stuff mostly. I feel if I would have done something else,
you probably just did something you were interested in.
Maybe at the time I was like, I enjoyed it at first, and
you always do it.
You should record the podcast, bro.
That's what we were thinking of, actually. But right now, it's just editing-wise.
That's so much. I can't believe you're going in and editing.
Yeah.
This.
Well, this is fine with me. I can do this. I can deal with
it.
I listen to the entire thing.
And then when you get a funny part and you're not sure if it's, like, okay, you have to go through and cut it out?
Yeah, cut some parts out. Yeah, cut some parts out. But that's the thing.
You cut out, like, good parts?
I have to fade out. I have to automate it. I have to do different things.
I've seen you put up an editing montage.
You can check out my editing montages on Instagram. Check them out. You can check out how I edit my stuff. But
we should probably think about getting an editor or something.
Maybe, I don't know. But I love editing.
You like editing?
It's just having that and then having a video to edit and then having... Because when we did the video, we actually did 2 YouTube videos for this.
You did?
Yeah.
Was it hard?
It was just... remember...
Don't you have to match up the voice with the sound?
No. Okay, so here's what... we actually did 2 videos for YouTube, but then we had to actually stop because it's so time-consuming and draining.
Yeah.
So he edits the audio, and then he gave it to me, and I did like little like video effects for it.
It wasn't even us talking. It's just like the audio wave thing, length?
Yeah, it was like
it's pretty sick though.
Like we did that, and then I animated like our ads coming out, like
it's coming
on the screen. It came out pretty cool, you know. Actually,
but we're not gonna do this for every single episode.
Oh, it was such a pain in the ass.
It was so long.
So you just didn't record yourselves?
No.
That's what you should do.
Yeah,
but that would be more difficult because you'd have to like match up.
Well,
it's actually not that difficult. There's a system to doing it.
See, I do it like the getaway.
That's how I used to do my Fortnite. You know how I used to do my Fortnite videos?
Yes.
Dude, freaking
terrible.
Dude. This is what I used to do. I would do the share button thing. I would get my personal microphone and then the microphone from the gaming thing. I would clap 3 times.
What?
I would clap 3 times before a video, and then so whenever I'm editing, I would line them up. Those 3 claps. Line those 3 up, and that's how we would do it.
That's probably how it's gonna be. That's probably how it's gonna be when we start maybe filming these eventually. Whenever we get a room.
But you know what was really bad about the PlayStation thing was that it had some sort of lag between both mics. For some reason, whenever I talked into the mic, it just didn't line up after like 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes, it was lined up really well, and then after 30 minutes, it would just come off like it was like this much. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So I would have to clap in between. I was like, 30 minutes. Another 3 claps. Another 3 claps.
Damn.
Line it up again.
Oh, that's terrible.
It was good.
See, I can't
What
do
about
that.
what about after I started lending you some equipment that you never paid me for?
This guy, you let me the microphones. I remember that, and then I remember the microphones just came out really soft, and I didn't know why. Now I know.
Now
It's
you
freaking
know
input
why.
levels, dude.
Yeah.
And it came out.
Those are terrible. I have about 2 hours of footage of me and Julio reacting to some funny videos, and I can't be asked to edit.
But dude, I know what you mean.
Like there was one time I was so close to finishing one of them, just one of the videos, and I was like, I had it lined up, it's perfect, and I accidentally clicked the wrong button.
No.
And I honestly closed my computer and I put it to the side.
Damn.
Dude, was that one time you were telling me about? Like you were editing that one time, or was it that another video?
Is it like the other time was that?
No, you told me. You told me this one time. He was like on Instagram. You were like,
no. That was actually for a video. That was for that wasn't for that video.
Oh, okay.
I had to re-edit a whole vlog basically.
Dude, it's so trash, isn't it?
I had it done, everything. I made it better though, so I was really happy because I went through again. I was like, what are some parts I actually seen?
That's true.
Oh, I don't need this anymore because there's sometimes you'll be the editing and at first you're like, oh, this is funny. Yeah. This is good, but then the thing with editing, you're watching your video. Over different times.
Yeah.
And
you
then
gotta
the scene
get it
gets
right.
less and less funny. You're kind of like,
do I want to keep?
Maybe it's not that funny actually. Like maybe it's just because I'm here. Like I know this guy. So
Yeah.
There's a little bit of bias when you watch your own thing because I feel like, oh, dude, this is great. I love this.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to think about like the other people. And that's a big thing.
The people who like my videos the most are people who know my friends.
Dude, exactly. Just because I know you guys, like it's just like I know this guy. It's funny.
Since then, now because there's just been so many videos, I will get random people who like they've never met me. Yeah. But they'll like DM me. Dude, like that guy's so funny. Like, dude, I love that guy. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, man. Like, Julio's a great guy. Like, I'm glad you left that fool. Like, thanks. Because they'll watch literally every video and they'll feel like, whoa, like, okay, you've been posting a lot. Like, I know this guy now.
That's the biggest thing, man. It's consistency, which is the biggest thing.
I'm supposed to upload 3 hours ago. What time is it?
Bro, is it up or what?
I'm supposed to upload 4 hours ago. I haven't yet. I haven't done anything. I got a little late upload.
But at least you're posting like once a week.
I'm gonna post.
Yeah. Well, because when I was doing the gaming stuff, the time that I mostly grew was when I was posting like every 3 days.
Yeah, I remember. That's what I'm saying.
It's like you gotta be consistent.
That's the worst part. It is consistency. It's not value. It's not like how good your video is.
Yeah, there's a lot of work actually that goes into just like going into entertainment that really gets glossed over.
Yeah. You know what gets glossed over a lot is writing the description. That is so annoying.
I never know what to put.
Dude, I know what you mean.
You're so great at writing descriptions, though. You've gotten really good at it. Like, I wouldn't know what to do.
Because actually, I go into it and I'm like, all right, I gotta describe everything. Sometimes I put the timestamps.
Yeah, you do.
You put the timestamps of like when.
Because you got it all already memorized.
No way.
Yeah. Put timestamps in there, and then I put the links to everyone's Instagram. Make sure everything's there. So like, I go in, dude. I
say like, hey guys, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
If you watched, like, thanks, like I guess.
But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's that thing people don't talk about. It's like, I gotta write the freaking description.
I hate that. I've never not written a description. I always write a description. They're terrible. I've never written a good description. But.
You know, one thing I do sometimes is that I copy paste the previous one and then just change it.
And then you that's what I was doing.
Because you got so you get a format or something.
Yeah, I got the format at least. You know.
When I was doing the 365-day challenge, that's what I was doing, and I would just go through.
You were doing what happened to that? Actually, talk about that. You did a 365 challenge.
Look, bro. So the homie, he stopped coming through.
But wait. You were doing a training thing, right?
I was doing everyday training, and it wasn't to sign a pro contract. It was just so I can get some vids up, get some people to follow me.
Yeah.
And then like.
Yeah, okay. And then homie
dipped.
In the middle.
Nice. Yeah, he dipped a month in, and then.
Yeah, you were like.
It got boring.
Huh?
It got
by
boring.
Yourself. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it was just a way for me to train, honestly, and then.
That's good though. That was a good idea. I like the idea.
This is stupid.
What are you doing? You good? They got the other way.
He's already messed around with this chair so much. Now he just needs the table.
He's trying to figure out this desk.
Look, you guys are recording, see?
There we go. You got it.
This is way more comfortable.
Oh yeah, it is.
I should have done this.
I don't even have a freaking desk thing on this.
Yeah, bro. I should have done it. Oh, bro, let's restart. Dude, this is 10 times better, bro. What's up, guys? I'm Skylar Brooks.
Dude, we should live stream our interviews. It'd be kind of funny. But anyway, I guess just to finish off the interview. What time are we at right now?
We're at an hour 10.
Shut up. That was not an hour.
That was an hour 10.
Oh, I gotta go.
Dude, yeah, let's get this going. Okay, so just to finish, it really felt like...
I guess I gotta come on for a part 2 someday, but...
No, for sure. It's because it was fun. It didn't feel like an
no,
hour.
I definitely didn't.
That did not feel like an hour.
Whoa.
Dude, I guess just to finish off, I mean...
All right, so he's a semi-professional soccer player, YouTube star.
YouTube star.
Star.
Yep.
Making a new channel, DF 93.
That's when this comes out. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out, it should be fine.
I'll be announcing it next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, so don't.
Ooh.
All right, so
2 weeks ago.
It'll be a week ago.
2 weeks ago.
Any plugs? You
want to plug in anything else?
This is the point where you shamelessly plug yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How do you spell Skylar, by the way? It's a different type of Skylar.
Oh, yes. Skylar is Skylar.
Yep.
Brooks. Look me up on YouTube. Make sure you leave a like. Let me know what you want to see. Sorry if it's a little too much sometimes. I guess follow us on Instagram.
You do have a Skylar Brooks Instagram.
I do have a Skylar Brooks. Yeah. Skylar Brooks with 3 S's, I think.
Oh.
Damn, see, I don't really be on it.
Gotta check it out, man.
You gotta get our PR.
You know what?
Our social media person.
Yeah. Where's he?
I'll tag you. I got you.
Yeah, it was a girl was here earlier.
Follow LV Shots on Instagram
right?
for some pics, and follow Paint Skulls.
Paint Skulls,
famous rapper,
which is SKUUL, right?
Yes.
It's some weird spelling. Yeah. Artistic.
If you go on my YouTube, you'll see a bunch of his songs.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's sick.
Yeah.
And then keep watching the podcast.
Right on.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah,
it was actually
that was fun.
It was fun, dude. I didn't even feel like the hour. Dude.
I was dummy nervous at first, to be honest.
Low key, I noticed. But no,
like,
it got used to it. It was fun.
Fun,
we should ever come back. We'll find something. We'll find something.
We'll
have you back on. Yeah.
I'll do something controversial, bro.
Down. Get the views. I got it down, dude.
That's fun.
But anyway, don't forget to follow us at the.fa.show and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes.
Oh, go to Stearns when Alfonso does his Stearns things, bro. Don't forget about that. What's wrong with you, bro? That's your own plug, dog.
That is my own.
Jeez, not forgetting his own plug.
Dude, we do pick up on Thursdays, but today's on Wednesday. But just follow me on the Instagram page and we'll post it on there.
If you want to see me there, go on Wednesdays because I'm gonna go.
Get an autograph.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You going tonight?
Yeah, I'm going.
Hell yeah, dude.
By myself.
Okay, for sure.
Sorry.
But anyway, yeah, do check us out. Just follow us on Instagram for any updates, and we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, see you next time.
That's fine.
That's good.